I, for whatever reason, have a lot of them. Okay, this one is the gold coin story.
Oh my God.
It's another coin one, I guess. But you guys know the Sacagawea, whatever, that gold dollar. Do you remember when it came out though? This was a while ago, and they had, like I said, reissued it or something like that, and so they brought them back. You know, I mean, it faded now, like nobody really uses it. But it came out, and I remember at some point during this day or whatever, I had gotten one, you know, and I was kind of stupid excited that I got one. I was like, yeah, I got it. It's all brand new and shiny. And I had it in my pocket, you know. And I was in a parking lot, and I was walking towards the subway because I was hungry. And this homeless guy walks up to me, and he's like that. And he just kind of stands in front of me like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I reach into my pocket, and I had forgotten that I had that coin in my pocket. You know, I'm expecting to find maybe some change, and I'm like, oh no, it's that gold coin. That's all I have right now, other than like my credit card or something. And so I'm like, oh man, I don't want to give him that, you know. And I'm like struggling this battle in my mind. Should I give it to him? And then finally I'm like, it's, you know, it'll do more good for him than me, right? So I pull it out, and I kind of like start making a big deal about it. They just came out with this, and it's shiny, and he just takes it, you know? He's just like, whatever, dude, and he just takes the gold coin and like hobbles away. And I was like, whatever, it's $1, right? And then so I go to the Subway, and then I order my like roast chicken breast sandwich or whatever it was that day. And I'm like, you know what, that was pretty good of me. I really wanted to keep that coin, but I gave it away. And so I'm like patting myself. I'm, good job, Johnny. Way to go. And then I turn around, I look through the window, and I see that he's just gotten some money from somebody else. And when the lady like walks away, he's like that. And just starts like walking, like no problem at all. Like I thought like there was something wrong with this leg, and I was like, and so I like pay for my sandwich, and I'm like this rage is building up inside of me. And I'm like, you got my gold coin. And so I watch him as he walks over to a car, and he gets in the driver's side of a car, and out of the back, catty corner from it, this guy hops out of the car, and then he starts like hobbling away and starts asking for money. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a racket, you know? They're like ripping people off. And so I grab my sandwich and I rush over to his car. And as I'm approaching it, I see like there's 3 guys in there. It's him and another guy and this guy, and then the guy that's over there. And as I'm getting close to the car, I see this guy like rushing back, and I'm like, I'm gonna get into a fight. You know, it's just gonna happen. And over a gold coin. $1. And so I like get over to him, and he sees me, and he's like, and I could see the surprise in his eyes, like, you know, like he caught, you know. And I was like, hey, it's me. You know? I'm like, the guy that had the gold coin and I gave it to you, I want it back. You know? And he's like, oh, and I guess he doesn't speak English or something. He's like, oh, and he starts doing this. He's like patting he's not even checking. He's just like, no. Like, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're not even looking for it. It's a gold coin. They just came out, and I want it back. He's like, oh, no. I'm like, what? And I see like he's got this ashtray, and it's like full of change, you know? And then he reaches over there, and he starts patting on it. Like he's not digging through it looking for the gold coin. It's like, I want my gold dollar back, you know? And then I'm getting really frustrated. And the other guy is like hopped into the car or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, these guys aren't gonna be fighting. They're afraid of me. And then I'm like, I want the gold coin. He's like, no. And finally, I just got so frustrated that I reached into the car, dug into his ashtray, pulled as much money as I could out of that, stood out, I kicked his car, and I was like, get out of here. And then they pulled away. And I was like, okay. I made like $25 that day. I robbed some homeless guys. It's a true story, and I did not get the gold coin back, actually. It was not in there. But the funny thing, occasionally I tell that story, and people bring me the gold coin. I'm like, oh, thanks. So I have like a bunch of gold coins, so if you have one, you don't need to give it to me. They're not that special anymore. It's just that one day. Yeah, true story. Any other questions?